Hey everyone, Living in Furnace here, and welcome to a new game, an all-new game, although it's based on an old game. So, I figured since Pokemon Crystal was wrapping up, that I would just, get to this. I did play Platinum back in the day on this channel. Granted, the microphone I had was much worse than this. Or at least for almost all of it, it was, and it's a bit embarrassing, but I just figured, you know what, I like this. I like this, by the way. You can actually choose between different variations. The same haircuts, but you get some different colors, So my first instinct was to call myself Alex, but considering that I have something in mind, I'm gonna go with my mascot, the Infernus. So the idea of this playthrough is to have Pokemon that either can learn dark moves or eventually only Pokemon that are dark type. So eventually there will be a point where I just abandon my team and go for dark types, which will become somewhat available like a third of the way through the game. Or about a third, a quarter, something like that. I'll probably bring back commentary then. You see, I'm thinking of uploading more frequently, but my ability to do commentary is kinda limited on occasion. So I'm just gonna start off, start off with a bang, get some commentary going on for the first episode. Then when we get around to that part of the game when I have access to a few dark types, then I'll have that commentary. So yeah. So there's the menu, and I'm gonna be fiddling with the menu. This is post commentary, by the way. I recorded the game and now I'm recording my voice while I'm keeping an eye on how the game's going. Red and black kind of look interesting, but it's kind of the Pokeball thing, I guess. So I'm not super fond of it, and then it loops over. So I'm gonna go with Night Sky with the stars. It's it's got that kind of a dark theme, darkness, space, the final frontier, etc. This is interesting. So I guess, like, if you catch a Pokemon that you want to send to a certain box, you don't have to go into your PC, you can just send it right to the box. Like, if you have a certain box for water types, you can send it to that. Or for grass types, or maybe Pokemon that you like, or Pokemon that you catch in a certain set of routes. And sound changes, that's fantastic. So now that's going to be changed up. I might make the Pokemon cries a bit louder, but I kind of prefer them being a bit quieter. And I just really like music, so there you have it. So yeah, we're going through the motions of Pokemon Pearl. Came out in, I think, 2006 or 2007. It's a game that I'm kind of nostalgic for. I remember it was the second DS game I got. Granted, I only got like 5 DS games in total, but they were good fun, So that was like right about the time I was in high school. The game slowed down a bit there. You might notice the game slowing down on occasion. Maybe it's just trying to get all this shading going on. I think I did have to update my Switch for this somehow, but it's fine. Oh, and here I always decide to not notice that Barry, or I think I named him Marcus, because I'm Infernus, Marcus, they kind of match. I figured I'd just have that. He went upstairs. I don't know why this is still here, but you know what? We're just gonna say hello to Marcus again. Oh my goodness, 10 million Poke-Yen? No way! Oh, I'm not paying that. Alright, now this guy's not gonna stop us. I kind of wish that, I think that was Twinleaf Town. I kind of wish it had the winter aesthetic that you see in Pokemon Platinum. But it's fine, it's no big deal. You can actually see certain signs show route numbers, but not this. Here I was noticing that that my character had some idle animations, like I guess once you're done talking to somebody, they'll stretch. But I haven't really noticed much else. Oh wow, the water effect is really good. I just noticed. Now those are some detailed ripples, the waves. See, this game has a lot of nice visual touches. You might have noticed the perspective that we have, kind of zooming in and out. It's it's a bit jarring at first, but once you get used to it, it's pretty neat. Excuse my coughing. I'm just I don't know, a bit chilly, I guess. Yeah, we got Pokemon, so we better get Pokemon. Chimchar, no. I'm going for Turtwig, because Turtwig can bite. Nice looking around there, Turtwig. Let's do this. I kinda, you know, in hindsight, I could have maybe gone for something besides the default, but I don't know. I like the other characters, the other character visually, they don't really match me. You know what I mean? So I'm just going with like default, you know. Sometimes I go for like a different color, but I don't know. I just don't really feel like it, you know. Like this is my first playthrough. I wanna, you know, be fully immersed, I guess. And hey, we got Dawn anyway, so we're matching Dawn's navy hair. I always found it kind of funny. You'll notice that a lot of the characters still move in 4 directions. If you use the directional pad, which I'll show like the effects of that later, but if you use the directional pad, you can only use the cardinal directions, you know, left, right, up, down, or north, south, which is fine. But I tend to use the control stick, or the, I guess like the joystick, and that can let you go in any direction you want. I don't really know how many variations in the degrees you can go, but I mean I'm sure there's like what, 40? I don't know. Definitely more than 8. You can really go in a precise direction. The only issue with these Sinnoh games is that they have this kind of intro, and it's I get it, you know, you gotta prepare, you gotta establish, you know, like, okay, now we're on the journey. So running shoes have a nice touch here, nice improvement. Yeah, so the left stick, or joystick, you push it firmly. So here I am just kind of pushing it lightly. You'll see, and that's walking, and that's running. So it's a lot like other games, you know, like Super Mario 64. I've been playing some more of Mario 64 in my own time, you know, just every now and then playing some. It's always fun. I got that. I still have like Super Mario All Stars or the 3D All Stars, and I don't even know if I don't know if I completed or finished. I don't know if I finished the Pokemon game that's there. Sorry, I just got a notification. Okay, and effects are off. We're not gonna waste too much time with that. When I'm in gyms, I'll usually put that back on, or if I'm maybe in an important place. So, what was I gonna say? There was something about, something I saw in the game. Oh man, I forgot. Little fun psychiatric fact about me. I've kind of noticed that I seem to have like some kind of ADHD. I mean, here I am, you know, going on about Pokemon. You know, of course I'm like fixating on that. I'm calling my my thing Snapper. You know, so a snapping turtle kind of. It'll eventually learn bite, so there's snapping. So I kind of realized that, so I've been taking something to get my mind on track. My memory is still a bit off, you know. Sometimes I just like lose track of something I might be talking about. But I don't know, maybe you noticed something in the past month about the way I've been speaking. 12 minutes in, so at least I have time to recollect my thoughts. I still don't quite remember. Anyway, we're still going through the motions, tutorials, in most towns. I guess, you know, there's not one in Twinleaf. I think I can't really think of a town or city that doesn't have a Pokemon Center. And there are plenty of places where you can find just someone to heal you right up, I guess. There's a couple of those. So, thought I saw a Pokemon on a roof there. Yep, take the shortcut, or actually train up a bit. I actually, at this point, I had forgotten something. I might just edit this part out. Level 6 grass type move. So I have to go back from here. I might just edit out a bit, like a minute or so. But yeah, I have to run on back. If I'm cutting out, I just defeated a Bidoof level 3, got Leafage, which is basically Vine Whip, sort of. It's like Tackle, or it's like a physical water gun, really, water attack thing. 40 power, physical. I don't even remember. I don't. Oh wait, no. Piplup would learn Bubble for sure. Yeah, that's probably it. And Bubble was powered up to 50 power, or 40 power, so, you know, with that, and Leafage, and Ember, everyone's got a nice little power 40 move. Yes. Now we got a guidebook. That's something new. It actually kind of reminds me of Pokemon Leaf Green and Fire Red, because well, we'll see what it has in just a moment. Alright, yeah, you see that stretching right after our conversation. So the guidebook here is kind of like the Teachy TV in those games, the old games, those remakes. It just teaches you a few things in case you don't know. Pretty neat. Yeah, now we got our hat. Now we're fully dressed, ready to go. Maybe I'll just put down in the description of this video just what I was trying to talk about there. Anyway, we got another Bidoof. I'm not fighting this one, though. Alright. Can still see the signs. They say the number of the route. And of course we have the obligatory demonstration. The game is obligated to show us how to catch a Pokemon. Yep, gotta give it a little pap, little hit, little strike, and there you go. Now it's ready. I noticed you might not be able to see it in this episode, but there's actually like an easier way to use Pokeballs. Like you can just push a button right when the battle menu begins. Like before you choose fight or item, you can just use a ball. Like I guess the most recently used ball. Now the number of Pokeballs is actually really kind of impressive. We're actually gonna have 20, not 5, not 10, 20 Pokeballs. It's a bit surprising. Cricketot's kind of interesting. You'll notice one later on that actually has an attacking move. You know, since we're in generation 8 or 9, I forget. I think it's 8. You see that zoom in, we got a battle going on. Now that we have that, like now that we're in this generation, there's new moves going on, so you will be seeing a new move for Cricketot. Quite a useful one on occasion. I mean, granted, at this point in the game, it's not really useful, but later on, it can really get you out of a jam. Like, literally. Like, if a Pokemon is using a move that is similar to throwing jam. Anyway, the trainers in this game, I know, they use a lot of these strategic moves, like Growl and Leer. I mean, maybe it'll change later on, but for now, it's pretty easy. A Baseball Boy told me, and by the way, check out his channel. I don't know if he's gotten into Brilliant Diamond yet. He told me he'd be getting it. I think maybe he played through or something, like on his own time, and he might be uploading it later. But But he has been playing some other games. I think he did play Yoshi's Crafted World a while ago. So if you want to check out that kind of Yoshi's Island kind of game, then there you have it. Let me see here. So I'll probably put him in the description. Anyway, another Pokemon that can bite right here. Oh yeah, Kirby's Return to Dreamland. Oh, and also Paper Mario Color Splash. You finished that. Went right through. And also we've been going through Super Mario Odyssey together. We're pretty much at the cusp of finishing the game. We'll probably finish it up on or like in early December, I guess. So look forward to that. Granted, not completing it, not getting to the last kingdoms of sorts, but you know, we'll get to Bowser and finish him off and all that. The zoom in, as I mentioned, is a bit jarring. Like even there, it's just like a little, like right in and out. Like just you don't have, like the perspective did not have to move those like 2 meters. Those maybe even just 1 meter. Honestly, it's just kind of pointless. But whatever. I mean, the people making this game decided to experiment a little bit. You know. You'll notice that when you get into a battle, like you hear like sounds based on like the area you're in. Like if you're pushing past like a bush, or if there are rocks in the way, you push the rocks out of the way and you can hear them move, which is a nice touch. Oh, now we don't move. Now we don't zoom in. Okay, yeah. Yeah, you hear the grass as we rush through. Hope you like Bidoof, because we're gonna see a lot of Bidoof. Alright. I just noticed that the looks of the certain things that we see in like the types have actually changed. Like you can see, normal has kind of like a Bidoof face, you know, like it's got like kind of like a face with ears. Dark, you'll see later on, has like an evil eye, like a frowning eye. So that's, you know, I think that's pretty good. It's, you know, they're more distinguished. You know, you can really kind of tell what they're trying to depict. Like, I forget. I don't remember what Dark used to be like symbolized by. It's like a drop of oil or something. I don't even remember. Or I mean, I couldn't even identify what it was. Maybe it was like an eye, but it was really dark and it was kind of hard to tell. Like a cat's eye or a snake eye. I don't know. Anyway, here's Leafage. It's just a basic attack. It's no ember, so it's not gonna burn anything. But you know, hey, it works. It has its uses. And besides, Ember, you know, we got like, you know, of course we got a rock type gym leader, so we might as well have Ember have a little bonus, you know, like with that burning. Although Bubble, I think, can still slow enemies down, so Leafage is, I guess, you know, it has a short end of the stick. Which is, come to think of it, is a plant pun, you know, it's just like a stick, like a branch. The short end of the branch. And we're gonna be branching out pretty soon, I guess. I mean, we got a new Pokemon here, I guess. And also the moves are changing. Also, my Shinx doesn't have Intimidate, but that's fine. Yeah, I didn't mention, but it happened a moment ago. We got Thunder Shock, so now when we get Charge, we can use Charge to our benefit. As I mentioned, or as I implied, there aren't many special attacks going on at this point in the game. But, hey, you know, the little special defense buff from the charge can still come in handy. You know, I can hold on to it, go to water gym, let's say, and if I get brined, I won't take that much damage. That's pretty good. Granted, I don't even know what the water gym might have. Like, Crash or Wake might have, like, some, like, Scald or something. I don't know. Always nice to face a bird, a flying type, little birdie, when you got an electric type. Granted, Zapper over here is not great at special attack. Thunderfang will be better, you know, better suited. And hopefully Zapper can learn a different, like, move better than that eventually. But I'm not really gonna keep it anyway, so there you have it. I'll change the video, like, titles of this series when I do get around to having dark types. And I think I remember what I was gonna mention. So, Baseball Boy, maybe that's not what I was gonna mention, but I am gonna have to trade with Baseball Boy. He's gonna have Brilliant Diamond, and I think there he can get a Murkrow, unless I can get it in this game, but I doubt that. And Murkrow, then the Honchkrow. I might need to do some, like, trading with that, trade evolution. I don't remember how Honchkrow and Weavile evolve. But yeah, those are two Pokemon I intend to use eventually. I think there are 5 dark types, at least like dual type dark types that I can use in this game. So those two, Spiritomb. I don't even remember. I don't know how Spiritomb can be found in this game, but hey, you know, I'll find a way. Baseball Boy and I will find a way, and I'm gonna get that Spiritomb, and I'm gonna kind of regret it because Spiritomb is kind of slow. But there's also Houndoom, of course, and one of those poison types. I'm probably gonna go with the Drapion. Skuntank is, of course, just kind of unpleasant to look at, and also it's not very good at attack anyway, so I'm probably gonna go with the Drapion here. And I think Drapion is native to Pearl, or Shining Pearl. Anyway, we got Abra over here with Charge Beam of all moves. So you better watch out when you're up against this guy, or these kids, because there's another one with the Charge Beam Abra, and that thing can power up. So you better bring your Grass type or your Electric type, and you know, don't get zapped too much, otherwise you are in for it. Yeah, these can be tough battles, you know. Abra don't mess around if they got a good move. So that's why I mentioned, like, there's gonna be, like, the newer moves. Although, actually, I'm gonna think of it, did these have Charge Beam? I think that maybe they had Hidden Power in the original games. I don't really remember. But I think Charge Beam was actually a Generation 4 move. So, original Pearl did have that, Diamond and Pearl. So, but hey, you know, it's interesting to see them going around. You know, you gotta think around it. You know, you gotta hit the Abra hard before it gets really tough. You know, like that, not very effective, and again, not very effective, but it's stronger. But then you got a critical hit, so whatever. Anyway, that's that. Good fights. Watch yourself when you get to them. That's all I have to say about that. And now I'm kind of at a loss of words, which is fine, because, as I mentioned, this is gonna be the only commentary, like video with commentary I'm gonna do of the series for a while. Maybe later on I'd go really into it, like, you know, really commit to live commentary. Anyway, this kid is gonna give us technical machines, because in this game there are still single use. We're gonna get 3 of these, so if you get, you know, 2 or 3 Pokemon that can use it, hey, there you go. But you do need to be deliberate. You need to be careful which you teach it to. See, I could teach it to Snapper, but then I figured, you know what, maybe I don't really need it right now. You know, I don't want to break a TM just for this. And, that's actually a good idea, because Snapper is going to learn growth, so that workup will be completely redundant. More healing. I don't know if I'll cut out the healing moments, or maybe just keep them at like the beginning and end of videos so I can cut them out easier. I'd have to figure that one out. But this video will probably be at an end soon. We're just wrapping up Jubilife. We got this guy. He is talking about his Poketch. Poketch will actually have some interesting features. I guess I'll just mention it now since I'm on commentary. I really like what it does now. There's an actually new feature in Poketch where you can summon a wild Pokemon to use an HM. Of course, you need to like have a gym badge, and you have to have the HM available. You know, to have the permission, the access to that. But you don't have to use an HM mule. You don't have to drag around a Bidoof for a Bibarel. You can just, you know, call up a random wild Pokemon and get a rock out of the way, or surf along, I guess. At least that's how I guess it works. I've only recorded up to the first gym, so I'm not super sure, but I'll try it out when I can. And yeah. So that's that. We got the Poketch. I don't know if we can see it on like the player model, but yeah, there's that classic Poketch. We can't check it on the bottom screen, but there you go. Goodbye.